Alright, editing Tina here. See all this? Alright, oh my god. I have so much video footage. Me and Gavin driving. All the sights, everything. So you know I gotta figure out a way to put all this up. So it's gonna be a van tour of his Roadtrek, and I'm gonna try and fit in some of the stuff that we also got to do that I didn't put in the last videos of me hanging out with him. Alright, well, I want to thank Kevin again from Budget Travel Guy, and if you haven't checked out his channel and his videos and all that, you should, because he likes to help out people and show people different ways of how you can do this on a really good cheap budget like me. I'll talk with you later. And he does van builds. See, I don't do van builds. I mean, he literally builds minivans and does all kind of stuff, and he has a Roadtrek, and he's been all kind of places where I haven't. So he knows a whole lot of more, and he has a whole lot of advice that he can offer and experience where I'm just starting out, you know, over a year or so. But I'm having fun doing it, and I hope everybody enjoys all these videos and series, and go check out the DoorDash channel as well. I'll link the description in the bottom as well. So anyway, without further ado, let's try this. Alright. Oh my goodness. Hey!
Are you with the Girl Scouts selling cookies?
Hey, it's Kevin, Budget Travel Guy. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm wonderful.
All right.
I'm wonderful.
So I was telling them about the campground and all that, and I said that I was actually camping with somebody.
Okay.
And so tell us, can we even look in your van and maybe talk with you and hang out for a little while?
You can take a quick glance in. I'll get out of your way.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about whatever.
So I've never been in really a Roadtrek before. So. Ooh. Oh, look, it has two little fans. Okay. It's a Dodge. Yeah. That was funny. Okay, so here's a look at solar charger controller. I didn't see his solar. Wow. Okay. Here's a little bedroom area. Some little storage. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. And it swivels. His seat swivels. Okay. Alright. Come back up in here. So you have a solar charge controller.
Yes.
How much solar do you have?
Is this too close?
No.
Too far?
That's good.
That work for you, what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
That is I have 200 watts, two 100-watt panels on here.
Oh,
and
wow.
I have two batteries that are just cheap marine batteries from Walmart. Mm-hmm. And that's more than enough to power this fridge and everything else.
Where are the batteries?
Charge laptops. They are actually under this seat.
Okay.
Down under the floor.
Oh, down under the floor. Okay.
Yeah. Because this is basically, you know, this was custom built from the factory. This way was a miniature RV, so it had one battery in it from the factory, and you know, it has the bathroom and the kitchen and and all of this stuff. But the other thing too was this is also a 1993. You know, this was built before the technology most of us use now. So I put different little ports in down here, USB ports and additional 12-volt ports, and
oh yeah, yep, that's awesome.
And you know what you need to be able to run the modern stuff we're all running around with, and being able to charge phones and laptops and whatever.
Well, it was really cool that I was able to connect with you and hang out with you, and yeah, that was awesome. I didn't really expect you to say, "Oh yeah, sure."
Sure, come on over. Sure. Come on over.
That was awesome. That was awesome that we got to hang out together. We've been going and seeing the sights and checking everything out, and it's been really fun.
But I have a little different perspective than everybody else because I ended up with two very different vans, with traveling in the minivan some and then this larger van some. And there's pros and cons to both of those.
Right. So what do you like the most? So what's the best thing about it?
The best is space, and this thing's designed that you can actually stand up in it. Because they dropped the center of this floor about 4 inches, and of course put this higher top on it. So there's actually room to stand up in here. And for the most part, when you're out in vans, you're spending your time outside anyway, if you're doing it right.
Right.
But this is nice for those periods you're going to hit with just horrible, horrible weather.
Right.
You know, when it's raining for days at a time, and you just, you know, you're somewhere you really hit, you know, if you're in a minivan, you're doing anything, you're basically getting out into the rain in order to stand up or stretch or move things around or whatever you have to do. So it is nice to be able to do this, but also compared to a minivan, you give up a lot as far as gas mileage. Your maintenance costs are going to be higher.
Yeah.
You know, just parts, normal parts, you know, because it's a bigger, heavier duty vehicle.
Right.
So comparable maintenance parts and things are going to be more. So everything's a trade-off in some form.
Right. Right. And on your channel, you're always saying how you like using both. You like using the minivan to be able to go do stuff faster.
Right.
But
I like minivans a lot. I think minivans are the most versatile.
yeah.
They're easier, cheaper to maintain. The gas mileage is better. You can take them more places without the fear of getting stuck. And the expense and hassle of being pulled out if you happen to make a wrong
turn.
You know, there's a lot of differences. You know, minivan weighs 4,500 pounds. You know, this thing weighs about 7,000. So this is carrying a whole lot more weight with everything you do, and even simple things like taking off through a grassy area somewhere that I would not think twice about doing in a minivan. You have to really think and really go look at the ground and things with this, because you will get this stuck where you don't even have to think about it with a minivan. And there's things sometimes I want to pull over and look at, you know, that catch my eye driving down the road even, and I just can't do it in this, and I'm thinking, oh, I wish I was in the minivan today.
Right.
I'd have been able to jerk off into that little area in the minivan. And with this thing, there's a lot more planning. And as you go up to any larger things into full-size RVs, the bigger they are, the more planning you have to do, the less places you can take them.
Does your microwave work?
It does.
And you said that fridge doesn't work right now, but you have another fridge. What kind of fridge is that?
I don't like these built-in fridges to begin with, so I just use this for dry food storage.
Okay.
But it does work. So when I sell this to somebody else someday, it does work. But I put this other fridge in.
What kind of fridge is that?
This is a winter. I'll give you the link so you can put it down in the description.
Okay.
But I like it because it's a metal frame. It's very well made, and they tend to hold up well. And I've had that one. That one's been running 24 hours a day for the last two and a half years.
Oh yeah.
I guess now.
That's really cool.
And you know, running completely off solar into the batteries into the fridge. So even in the winter time, if it's sitting and I'm not using it, it still gets enough solar to keep the battery charged to keep that refrigerator going.
So does your stove run off propane or?
Yeah, this is propane. This has a separate little tank underneath, a built-in propane tank. So this runs off propane. There's actually a water heater in here that runs off propane.
Oh, really?
And then this has a furnace, its own furnace that runs off propane. But again, you can do all these things in a minivan, you know, with just in a little different way than
Right.
what was
Oh,
built
yeah.
built
Yeah.
into. Or if you're starting with just an empty full-size van,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you can do basically the same things. And, you know, having this furnace is nice, but if I had to replace this furnace and take this to an RV dealer, it would probably cost me $1,000 or $1,500.
Right.
Whereas you can do something as good, which is probably better, which or what these people are calling these Chinese diesel heaters,
Yes.
these diesel heaters, and other than a couple hours to put it in for $150, it's probably as efficient, if not more efficient,
Right.
than
But
this RV furnace.
what about the smell of diesel?
Well, you're not going. It vents it outside.
Oh,
just
you're
like it does-
venting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like the and propane. That's how this does too. You notice there's vents outside. There's an in and out.
Okay.
So it's venting those gases outside.
Okay.
So you've got the same thing basically with the diesel heaters that people are putting in these vans now.
Well,
So,
that's a good idea. That's like your plan B.
yeah.
Yeah.
If this tore up, I would replace it with a diesel heater.
Okay.
So.
And I see you have an air conditioner.
And this has a house air conditioner. in
Yeah.
it. That's the way it came from the factory. And you can see my cover's gone because after close to 30 years, the plastic cover just basically disintegrated.
Okay. Yeah.
But the air conditioner works fine, and this has a generator built into it. So I mean,
Oh, wow.
this has everything you need, which is why people are confused sometimes when they don't understand why I would want to travel in a minivan and not have all
the
these
yeah.
niceties that I have
Right.
with this. And it just depends on what kind of travel you're doing, where you're going, as far as which one is really going to be the best choice
And how long you're going to be
for
staying.
you. Yeah, and the best choice for that person. What's the right choice for me may not be the right choice for you. Mm-hmm. What's the right choice for you may not be the right choice for the next person.
Right.
But you pick up little tidbits and ideals and thoughts from everybody that you're interacting with, and better ways to do things.
Yeah. Well, how about if we go for a tour? I'm just going to take them around the van to show them the van and
That's fine.
stuff like
Do
that.
it to it.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for letting us come inside your van and check it out. So, does your bathroom facilities work too?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. So do you have a shower in there?
I have a shower hooked up because it has a water pump and everything. So I have a video on the channel how I added a full shower to this thing.
Okay.
So-
All right. I will link that in the video
So,
description
yeah,
too.
These have everything that a giant RV has, just shrunken down.
Wow. Okay. So look at it. Even says. So this Roadtrek might have been from Canada.
Yeah, they were built in Canada.
Oh, okay. So it was built in Canada.
Yeah.
Okay. And I take it you're from the Navy.
Actually, that came with it.
Oh, it did.
I
Okay.
was military.
Yeah, I know.
I have not found the right sized one I need to change that, so that's the one that was on there from the person that I bought it from.
Oh, really? Okay.
So the former owner was a Navy person.
Oh, okay. Buddy, hush. You're fine. You're fine. Well, there you have it. Alrighty. Anything else you want to add? Anything else you want to add?
No.
You want to tell us about your channel? You want to tell us about your channel?
As far as my channel, there's a lot of basically no build stuff, like what you've done with your van.
Mm-hmm.
And because that's, you know, whatever I'm doing with the minivan, and I've done coast to coast in a minivan more than once.
Okay.
Right? And some of this elaborate stuff these people do are great. I've been coast to coast in a minivan a couple of times, and some of these.
Kevin is really funny.
I've been coast to coast in a minivan a couple of times, and some of this elaborate stuff that everybody wants to do with van bills, minivans or cargo vans, is great. But there's a difference between how it works and functions in your driveway and what's going to happen out on the road.
Mm-hmm.
And the mistake a lot of people make is they make it too complicated, and they're not thinking about what's going to happen when this breaks. How am I going to get to it in order to fix it? Because things are going to break. New things you buy are going to break and tear up when you're on the road.
It's the North Scenic Highway. Oh my goodness, that is so gorgeous.
It's a weird little tree thingy.
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
It smells like something tropical.
Oh my God, look. This is what traveling is all about. Exploring, traveling, taking it all in. And luckily we're recording it. Yeehaw!
And not being on the interstate. Don't make shit up.
Look at there. You can tell someone nice lives up there with that fence. Woohoo!
Yeah, there's a feral Indian out here.
There's a feral Indian out here. Okay. So we gotta go see the feral Indian?
That's right.
That's right. Okay. He's gonna have to turn around again. He's just gonna have to. He's just gonna have to get used to.
Find a place to safely turn around.
Yes, that was flat. That was flat.
Yeah, but we're backing out into that skunk.
There's a skunk. We don't want to roll over it because then we'll smell like them. No smelling like skunks today. Not today, please.
Here.
Church of the... Oh, yeah. Here's the Indian. Wait. Hold on, stop. Was it Bramwell or Bumwell?
Bramwell.
Oh, Bramwell, okay. I already forgot, that's why I was... Okay. A lot of courage. Right when I go to videotape. So that, you said that's a house?
That's the house.
Wow.
But 100 years ago,
Yeah.
this was your largest concentration of millionaires.
Ooh.
Basically, everybody that lived here was freaking rich.
Uh-huh.
It was all the mine owners,
Yeah.
all the coal barons, all the people running the railroad. This little town is where they all live. That's why you have all these opulent.
Right. Okay.
Do you know what those things cost?
Oh.
Would you like to take a guess?
Way too much that I could even imagine. 100 grand?
That's a good starting point. They're about 130.
Yeah. Look at that Roadtrek. Another Roadtrek. The Roadtrekkies.
That's a nice color. I like gold anyway.
Honeycomb Cafe. Blue Moon Gifts.
Would you like to take a look? Well, give us a call and maybe come down here and actually open it up for you.
Oh.
Friday, Saturday.
Apparently he likes mice. He likes mice. Mm-hmm. And kitties. Or doggies. That might have been a chihuahua. Buddy, that's what you could look like. This is an old one.
Have the best milkshake in West Virginia, right?
Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh my
You know it's true because that's what the sign said.
Oh my God, look at that. Oh man, it seems like it's really dark with my camera. My camera's not picking up any light. The corner shop soda fountain experience. Oh wow. Look at the old little bar stools they had. Wow, look at that castle. Wow. Look at the little, oh God, the horse and buggy thing that they got on their porch.
Doesn't everyone?
Wishful thinking. It's pretty neat. But again, no one's sitting on their porch.
Another old church there.
Oh yeah. You have no idea what it is?
I don't know what it is.
That's an awesome plant. I should go knock on their door and ask them what kind of plant is it.
Budget travel guys gardening tips. If it blooms, it's a flower. If it don't, it's a weed. That's all you need to know.
Oh my God. That is awesome. No, it's something really important.
Apparently.
Editing Tina has to also add in all the thanks to everybody for their support and all the new people that are coming onto the channel, and I'm hoping you guys like the live streams that I'm doing. I'm trying to get new ideas to make it interesting and make it fun and make you know, so more people will want to come and join us. So yeah, so next week will be our 5th live stream. So yeah, all right, well, thank you. There's many thank yous that go out to everybody that has been supporting and watching videos. So yeah, so if you can, like and comment, and if you haven't subscribed, because I have more people that are not subscribed than subscribed. So if you can, hit that subscribe button too. Alright, and that way you'll be notified when I'm posting a new video or going live or anything else, so you don't miss it. Yeah, don't miss it, because I'm fast. See you later.